Everybody's on the same page. All right, so for today, you are going to take your No Red Ink quiz, parallel structure. That is the first thing you should do, and make sure you have that done. Obviously, we've said this many, many times. Even if you haven't finished the practice, take the quiz, because anything on a quiz is better than nothing on a quiz, okay? So make sure you're taking that quiz first thing. That should only take about 15, 20 minutes max. And then we're going to move on to making sure your essay Locke versus Hobbes is done and recording and submitting your Scientific Revolution Enlightenment presentation. These are things that I've covered already, but let me look at this. Let me show you this real quick. And the reason being is if you finish these two things, you get the rest of the day as a celebration because we were finished with this project, okay? So if you're at home, you take the No Red Ink quiz, you've written the paper, and you record your presentation, which a few of you all have done all those things, except for take the quiz, then you have a celebration today, and you are done with this project, and you can take the rest of this time to do whatever you need to do. You can work on other homework, you can play games, you can chill. It's up to you, okay? So you get to kind of have that celebration time, okay? But the essay, Locke versus Hobbes, I gave you really clear information on what you need to do for each paragraph. Make sure you're going in, writing those 4 paragraphs, highlighting the different sections. And then on the presentation, take a look at that. You are doing these 4 steps, okay? Step 1, you're just talking about what is the scientific revolution. You can very easily pull that from the workshop that's linked right here that we've already taken notes on. Number 2, share information about an important thinker from the scientific revolution, which you all did in the scientific revolutionary thinker research that you did. So you can pull that right from the research you've already done. The Enlightenment, you can pull that from the workshop that we covered. So basically just saying, hey, I remember this, I know this. If you need a refresher, you can go back and look at that. And then number 4 is pulling off the essay you just finished and arguing which philosopher you agree with more. Hobbes, you think that humans deep down are more chaotic and crazy, and without a strong government, we'd be in chaos. Or you agree with Locke that we have nobler purposes and we're good deep down, and we don't need a really strong government. We need just people to be involved. Or are you in the middle that we need a strong government, but we need to have some freedom? So where do you align? And you can get that information from the Locke versus Hobbes essay that you wrote. Again, to record, you just go into the Dropbox, hit that record button, and record yourself speaking. And don't forget to hit the submit button. And then here's our grading. I'm not going to go over that again. You can look at that to know. And then if you want extra credit, you can record a separate video in which you talk about the game that you decided to create. We talked about that yesterday. So, all right. So that's pretty much exactly what we went over yesterday, but I wanted to highlight the high notes, the big notes, to make sure you understand what's going on. Make sure the first thing you do is that No Red Ink quiz. I do not want you to forget to do that, okay? Once you get the No Red Ink quiz done, you go to the essay. If you have the essay done, go on to the presentation. Record that when you're done with those 3 things. Time to celebrate. Any questions before I let you all go work on this? Any questions from the group? Any other questions? Any questions? Okay. If you don't have any questions, go straight into the No Red Ink quiz, and I'll send you. That's the first thing I should see on GoGuardian is that you're taking your quiz. And if I don't see you taking a quiz, I'm going to bug you and say, why are you not taking the quiz? Do the quiz. Do the quiz. Okay? That should take about 15, 20 minutes. Okay? All right. If you have questions, I will be in the Google Doc or Google Meet for you. Thanks. Okay. You all in here, listen up.